The Last Guardian has been one of PlayStation's most anticipated games for over half a decade. Being developed by the same guys that made Shadow of the Colossus and Ico, it's understandable why so many are eager to play the game. Now that the game is closer than ever to its release, in this video we'll be taking a look at 10 things you must know about The Last Guardian. Number 1. The Last Guardian is played from a third-person perspective that combines puzzle and action-adventure platforming elements. You control an unarmed boy who can run, jump, climb, and other things that are similar to the gameplay of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus. Number 2. During the game, you also have to care for your pet creature, Trico, by doing things like feeding it or remove a spear that's stuck in his body. Over the duration of the game, you'll gain better command of Trico. Initially, he may wander off and explore something that interests him more than the main character. He might refuse to eat or go to bed when you need him. As the game continues on, by performing certain tasks, Trico starts behaving the player more and more. Number 3. The inception of The Last Guardian was based on the interaction between the player and the horse in Shadow of the Colossus. The director of the game, Fumito Ueda, wanted to make a game that the relation was more of an integral part of the game. Another similarity to SOTC is that Trico is kind of like a Colossus. The player can climb Trico just like climbing a Colossus. Number 4. The story of The Last Guardian follows a boy who is trying to escape from a setting that resembles the ruins of a large castle. The boy is kidnapped and comes to find his companion in the game, Trico. Number 5. Trico is driven by animal instincts, and it's up to the player to control the creature by taking advantage of its natural behavior to complete puzzles. For example, you might throw a barrel to get Trico's interest, causing it to move to a specific location. Or you might have to jump to coerce Trico to jump across a large gap. All of this makes Trico's interaction with the world much more natural. Number 6. While some might find Trico an adorable creature, me being one of them, the team over at Studio Japan wanted to avoid that and instead achieve realistic looking behavior with animal-like expressions. Things like twitching and reactions that are lifelike in comparison to real animals. Number 7. Speaking of real life, the boy in the game will often act without the player's control, doing things like petting Trico or place his hands on the wall. These animations help the game feel more natural and mimic what real people would do. Studio Japan hopes that this will add a level of immersion to the game. Number 8. Ueda stated that much of the architecture in the game is tall and vertical to emphasize the size difference of Trico and the boy. The boy is extremely small compared to the entire world of The Last Guardian. Number 9. We know that Last Guardian has been in development for a very long time, but how long? It initially began in 2007 after the release of Shadow of the Colossus. The game was formally announced at Sony's E3 conference in 2009 as a PlayStation 3 exclusive. After that, the game went silent for the next 6 years until Sony's E3 conference in 2015, where it was officially re-revealed as a PlayStation 4 title. Number 10. While the game has moved from the PS3 to the PS4, the gameplay has largely stayed the same. The fundamentals are intact, and the only distinct changes with the PS4's more powerful hardware, they're able to put more detail into the characters and the environments. So, that wraps up our countdown of 10 things you need to know about The Last Guardian. What do you think? Has the long wait for the game killed your hype? Or are you still interested based on Team Ico's track record? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.